Hello, Jason Dwyer from Dwyer Property Investments. We've been helping Queenslanders invest in property on the Sunshine Coast for over 35 years. And that's long enough to know there are a lot of misconceptions out there. One I hear all the time is that you have to be debt-free before you can buy an investment property. This is just not true. Regular income earners who are still paying off a mortgage can get a foot on the property ladder. There are a couple of ways to do this, but the easiest method is to use the equity in your home. Most people don't realise that they can access the money they've been accumulating in their residential home through years of loan repayments. That's what's known as equity. In simple terms, equity is the difference between what your house is worth and what you owe on the property. That money is yours, not the bank's. So, how much of it can you use? Well, there are many opinions on this, and lenders all have slightly different criteria. But conservatively, a good rule of thumb is keeping a minimum of 20% of the property value as a comfortable amount of equity in your home. Anything over that 20% becomes usable equity, or in other words, money you can potentially use as a deposit for an investment property. Let me explain using an example. If your home is worth, say, $750,000 and your loan is $450,000, then you have $300,000 worth of equity in your home. To be safe, you should keep that 20%, so $150,000, keep that equity in your home. Then that leaves $150,000 of usable equity, which could go towards a tax-deductible deposit for an investment property. So you're still safely keeping that 20% equity buffer on the home you live in, which keeps loan costs down and the bank's happy, but you now own a second property that is paying for itself with the rental return. So now you have two properties going up in value instead of just the one. Best of all, once you've built up enough equity in your initial investment, you can then do the same thing all over again and use the equity in that asset to buy an additional property. This is how you build a property portfolio and increase your wealth. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Not everyone has enough spare cash lying around to buy that first investment property, and that's the key to getting started. By using the equity that's just sitting in your home, you don't have to save an upfront deposit or wait until your mortgage is paid off. This could take years, and by then it could be too late to get another loan or benefit from any real capital growth. Economists from Westpac and ANZ are predicting that over the next 2 years, property prices will increase by a staggering 20% in southeast Queensland. It makes no sense to wait and miss out on that kind of compounding growth. With property price on the rise, strong rental returns, low interest rates, and a surge in housing demand, the economic conditions for investing have never been better on the coast. Call me, Jason Dwyer, for more information and a free financial health check. My details are on the screen. I can also recommend an independent mortgage broker who can help you find a suitable lender.